What is up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Off the Court. Now, today we got another free agency rundown. Today's division is the Eastern Conference Central Division, consisting of the Bulls, Bucks, Cavs, Pistons, and Pacers. And let's get right to it. We're going to be joined today by a good friend of mine, Mr. Macho Kyle over here.
What's up?
Another fellow NBA sports guy. We should have some good info for y'all today. Let's get right to it. We're going to start off with the Bulls. What we seeing? Personally, I think the Bulls are going to be a top 6 team in the East. They got Caruso, they signed DeRozan, and they got LaMelo, or not LaMelo, fucking Lonzo. I'll speak in a minute. Like, I'm kind of impressed by their offseason moves. What's your opinion?
Looking at this list, the only two that three that stand out to me, you got DeMar, you got Caruso, and Lonzo.
Yeah, but then they already had Vucevic, so they already had a center that they picked up at the trade deadline. So
that's the thing that I don't understand about this team, what they're doing. They picked up Caruso and Ball, and they already have Kobe White starting at point guard, and he's going to be there locked down for a while. And you got LaVine at the 2. So when I saw the signing of Lonzo, is he going to
Lonzo's going to start. No, Lonzo's going to start at point guard, and Caruso and Kobe White's going to be running the bench.
Oh, man, I don't know.
Going to be Caruso for sure is going to be 6-man. Kobe White, they might run Kobe White at the 2 and Zach LaVine at the 3, but Lonzo will start at point guard. They're paying Lonzo a starting point guard contract.
Okay, so if you run Lonzo at the 1, who at the 2 you said?
They'll put Kobe White at the 2, Zach LaVine at the 3.
DeMar DeRozan at the
4, and Vucevic at the 5.
That's a small team, man.
Unless they end up, that's what I'm thinking. It's going to be small ball.
We're forgetting about Lauri Markkanen, so Markkanen and Vucevic, that's your 4 and your 5.
Yeah.
I mean, they got versatility.
I think it's a lot, though, that Lonzo is starting point guard. They're paying him starting point guard money.
They're paying Caruso starting shooting guard money, but I don't see him starting at all.
Caruso will be 6-man. He's got a 6-man contract. He's gonna run that.
They got a good front 7 that can compete with anybody in the East. Yeah. I don't think that your prediction of them being a top 6 team.
I think they're top 6.
It's gonna depend. They got to stay healthy.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. DeMar's got to be able to knock down an occasional 3-pointer because he's not a 3-point shooter. If he can expand that range, they're going to be open up the floor for him. And Caruso's going to have to drop, I would say, over 12.5 a game.
Right. I mean, I think he can give you 15 on the bench. His best, during his best times with the Lakers when he was consistent, he was giving you 15 consistently off the bench. So, all right.
This team has a lot of potential, but can they put it all together?
Oh yeah. All right, let's go to the next one. We're gonna come over to the I'll speak in a minute. The Cleveland Cavs is next on this list. I don't know why they don't have the Bucks first. All right, to me, they overpaid Jarrett Allen on his re-sign. Jarrett Allen, I mean, he deserves it, but I still think they overpaid him on his re-sign. Ricky Rubio, though, is going to be... That's an interesting pickup, in my opinion, for the Cavs. I don't really understand why you'd do that unless you start shopping Colin Sexton. Which rumor has it they are shopping Colin Sexton, and that's why they didn't sign him to his extension. But it's just weird. It's just weird. I will say it was kind of funny down here to see that they signed Varejao to a 10-day contract at the end of May. I didn't know that.
I didn't know he still played.
I didn't either.
But this team, if you want to bet money, this team's a lottery lock. This team is not going to make the playoffs at all.
No.
Jarrett Allen, like you said, is way overpaid. I don't see why you signed Rubio because you have Rubio at a 1 or a 2, and you have Sexton too, and you got two ball dominant guards, and it's not working out that way.
They already have 2 point guards because they drafted point guards back-to-back years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They did. Darius Garland. They got Darius Garland. Unless you bring him at 6-man, or you shopping Colin Sexton, which would be the best because you need some 3-point shooting in there somewhere and some length. Yeah. They got a good rookie in Evan Mobley, but aside from that, the only bright spot is Evan Mobley, and he ain't even played a game yet. But
Evan Mobley's gonna have to run the 4.
He's got a lot of pressure on his shoulders.
Yeah. I don't see this team. I don't see this team panning out. I think they still have more draft picks they have to go through before they're anything competitive right now. All right.
They are a rebuild in every sense of the word.
Oh, yeah. Let's hit up the Pistons. Now, Detroit. Detroit. They obviously won the lottery with Cade Cunningham. If that man plays up to anything like he was playing Summer League, he's winning Rookie of the Year, and it's not going to be close. It's not going to be close. He was babying anybody and everybody that he faced. And he's a 6'7" point guard. So, it's going to be interesting. But, I mean, he's going to be good. My thing is, are they going to... Here's my take on Detroit. Detroit's got to change their way and start making him happy, or in 3 years, 4 years, when his rookie contract's up, he's gone. Because he's too talented to be on a Detroit team.
Yeah, it's Detroit. Small market. Nobody wants to play there. No, he does have a lot of potential. Can he be Rookie of the Year? He very well can. I think Rookie of the Year is going to be between Cunningham and the second pick, Jalen Green. Can he translate that summer ball success to fall ball and pro ball? We got to see that. But the future is bright with this team, but the present is god awful ugly.
Hey, you ready for this? You ready for this take then?
What's going on?
Jonathan Kuminga finishes above Jalen Green in Rookie of the Year voting.
I didn't watch a lot of summer league. I mean, I know Kuminga made first team, Jalen Green made first team, Cunningham made first. They had seven guys on a five man
roster.
Yeah. The summer league was really good this year. Had a lot of good players.
Kuminga's with the Warriors, was a late steal, possibly the biggest steal of the whole draft, and he ended up at the Warriors. Jalen Green and Cade Cunningham, but Cade Cunningham I think is a lock. If he stays healthy, he's a lock. But I think Kuminga beats out Jalen Green. But we'll save that conversation for the West.
We will.
All right. And now we're going to go down to what's next on this list.
Pacers.
The Pacers. All right. This was another team that kind of let me down in free agency. They were way too quiet. The only thing they did was basically re-sign T.J. McConnell. That's about it. They were way too quiet, and this was not a time for them to be quiet. They should have went after a good solid six-man that could have worked with them, because they already have Karis LeVert. They have Miles Turner. They have Sabonis. I would have liked to have seen them pursue a six-man. And I feel like that if they would have pursued a six-man, hell, we're probably talking them. I would argue, you could very well argue, if they're all playing up, playing the way they can play, you could argue that this is the fourth best team in the East.
No.
Yeah, I can make that. I could make that argument, bro. You could make that argument.
This team is going nowhere fast. This team is it's a 500 team, if that. 41-41.
They were a fifth seed with half the talent they have now.
I think can they carry it over? I mean, you have to look at last season too.
I'm just saying they were a 5 seed with half the talent they have now. Not last year before.
Yeah, that's 2 years ago.
Yeah, with half the talent they have now. They were a 5 seed. And the only team that got better in the East, the only team that was above them that I would say got better in the East was the Nets.
The East is looking really good this year, and this team, they're the third best team in this division, and that's not saying much. They need to shop. The Bulls are better. Bucks and Bulls are better.
Yeah, Bucks. Yeah, I don't know if I'd say third best in this division.
On paper, the Bulls are way better.
I don't know. I don't know on that one.
You can't name the first 7 players for the Pacers.
Miles Turner, Sabonis, Karis LeVert, McConnell. Fucking what's his dude? The dude that had his Achilles injury.
He's on the Heat.
No, not Oladipo.
Brogdon.
No, Malcolm Brogdon, but there's also one more. He's got a big forehead.
It's a lot of players, man.
Hang on.
LeVert? I don't even know, man.
Unless I'm missing something. Hang on.
Carson Anderson, Justin. They don't have much, man.
What happened to? Golly, who am I thinking about? They must have. He's not there anymore. They still got Justin Holiday. T.J. Warren's who I'm thinking about, though.
Jay Warren, I got you.
Yeah. TJ
I mean,
Warren.
this team, they need to, if this team wants to, make that leap and compete with the Bulls and maybe get, this team is a fringe
Yeah.
playoff team. They have the potential. They put it together. They need to get rid of Miles Turner and get at least a 6-man. And
I think Miles Turner and Sabonis is one of the. I'm not gonna say that. I think that's worked. Like that was a good combo.
yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a difference between it working and it winning. Because I mean, yeah, you
the
go out
reason
there,
I think the reason it didn't win is because out of all those people we just named, all but one of their guards was hurt all year.
but
Karis LeVert didn't come back until the last 15 games of the season. TJ Warren was out the entire year. The only one that was healthy was McConnell to go with him.
at a point there, but
yeah.
I don't see this. I see this team maybe sneaking as a 7 or 8 seed.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's sleeping on Karis LeVert. They're forgetting that, didn't he win 6th Man of the Year when he was on the Nets? Or he finished in the top 3 of the voting that year.
He might have.
He was a baller running the 6th unit for the Nets. And then they put him starting when Kyrie got hurt, and he was still hooping. Karis LeVert's a baller. You can't hate on that man.
Only time will tell if he can get back to his old ways.
Yeah.
All right, now we got the Bucks.
Yup.
Oh man, this team looks good.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I do like the addition of Grayson Allen. I really like the addition of Grayson Allen. I feel like he'd be good. He's a good role player for that team. For what they need. They needed some shooting depth, and you can get that from Grayson Allen. Other than that, I also think they could have been a little more active during free agency. Other than that, you just basically got vet men guys. I don't think they paid anybody else over a vet men.
They got Grayson Allen's gonna give you some 3-point shooting.
Yeah.
Bobby Portis coming back on a cheap deal was good for them. George Hill, he'll help him out on the bench as a point guard off the bench.
George Hill's got to figure his stuff out.
Rodney Hood is what you need to look out for here. On a vet man coming back from an injury, knockdown shooter in Portland, can he translate that? Because he was having a contract before he got hurt.
Oh yeah.
And that is
that Mississippi
one of the
State
most underrated before he went to Duke.
Yep. Before he went to Duke, that Mississippi State boy.
But that Rodney Hood, if he gets healthy, he could be the reason that they win another back-to-back.
I don't think I don't think the Bucks. I don't think the Bucks go back-to-back. I don't think the Bucks go back-to-back because they got
so much better, man.
Dude, they also let's be real. Nobody is beating the Nets in the East when the Nets is fully healthy.
But that's the thing, though. You said when they're fully healthy. The chance of them being fully healthy isn't there. Because James Harden and Kyrie and KD, they're not going to be able to play a whole 82-game season and stay healthy. One of them's going out. So you're only getting a two-headed monster.
I don't know. I don't think... Personally, I don't see this as a chance. If I was betting favorite, this team finishes... here's another one. This is your 3rd seed in the East for this year. This won't even be your 1 or your 2. This will be your 3. Because...
Who's your 1 and your 2?
Huh? You ready for another hot one?
Don't say Philly.
Oh, no. Oh,
okay.
No, okay, hang on. Let me rephrase that. If Philly does something with Ben Simmons and swings Bradley Beal or Dame, possible. But that's not what I was saying. I would borderline say Miami's going to run them for that 2 seed.
Okay, see.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that one.
I would say the Nets are 1. The Heat are going to borderline them for that 2. And Milwaukee will be a 3. Unless the Sixers finally get this blockbuster going down. There has been a lot of very supposedly manageable trade talks going on between them and Portland right now. And if they do end up swinging something, by the deadline for that, we might be looking at a different scenario. Because you put Damian Lillard and Joel Embiid on the same team, and, that's just scary.
And that is Joel Embiid, who, he's got to stay healthy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
That's the thing with Philly. Simmons can't shoot. Embiid's injury prone, and Tobias Harris shows up one out of every 3 games. He's like a starting pitcher in MLB. He's only going to be there 1 out of every 5 games.
Right. Well, Tobias Harris, they need to. I wouldn't mind them packaging him and sending him off somewhere too. He's way overpaid in my opinion.
That's you got to find somebody who wants to take that contract. He's going to ride out his contract, and he's going to get his contract, and he's going to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But if I had to make my predictions for this division, I think the Bucks are your clear runner. Going to take it.
Yeah, I think the Pacers are the second best team though.
I think that Chicago's going to run with them early in the year, but then no, I take that back. Chicago's going to have a slow time, take a slow start out the gate, and once they get the cogs and the wheels rolling, they're going to catch up. And I think Chicago takes second.
Chicago is only going to be as good as Lonzo Ball's jumper. Chicago is only going to be as good as Lonzo Ball's 3-point shooting, which has got better. But how much more work has he done? Yeah, he's only. If he can become a dead-eye shooter, then Chicago is a nasty team. But they're only going to be as good as Lonzo Ball shooting right now. Yep. Oh, dang. Well, we're sitting at 16 minutes. That's okay. We've had some good conversation. We were trying to keep this under 10, but it's what happens when you get carried away. But it's all right. So, everybody, the next time we'll be hitting up that very last division in the East. Whew, that's South. The South.
Southeast. Yes, sir. Miami, baby.
They've got some underdogs. I'm not going to even say that's a top-heavy thing. That just might be that's might very well be the second scariest division in the whole NBA. And that they did a lot of moving down there, so that's probably going to be another long one. But all right, everybody, y'all take it easy. College football is about to start. Y'all drink responsibly and have fun. We'll catch you later.